Well, one of the ongoing things always is finding new artists. So that's an ongoing thing. It's like when we send out the invitation for the festival, we put it on Facebook, and it's like, okay, this year so far, if they actually come, there are quite a few people that have never been before that we don't necessarily know, and that's where social media is good because one person mentions it to the other and says, "Oh, I've been there," and
Please file.
we're all on
All
artists,
artists.
and so um,
What they do.
so that's an ongoing thing. And we, years ago when Chris was getting her dissertation, she did a lot of research on the Iroquois arts at that point, which was back in the 70s and 80s. So we published a book. And then what we've tried to do over the years is add into that book, even though it's not been republished, but we have notebooks downstairs that have all the new artists we've come up with. And every time some artist is here to do a demonstration or whatever, we try to interview them. So that's just trying to keep up with the fact that new people are coming up all the time and they're doing different kinds of art. So now you're getting much more into multimedia and things that are not the real traditional painting, sculpture, pottery kind of thing. But it's changed too, because I mean, you see in the period of time that the museum's been here, what artists are out there and what they're doing. It's changed a lot. And the whole concept of art has changed because I think you have a fair number of people now who, well, even not say, actually before, who could find to make a living. But I think a lot of people now are doing the art to do the art, but they're really making a living in a casino or working at a casino or something else because you can't survive on it. Where like somebody like Stanley Hill, who was an antler carver, started in the late 70s, 80s, and during his period span, I think he made tons of money because he could travel around and he could sell those sculptures. But now I don't really see that many artists that are that's all they do. So that whole thing has changed. So you see a lot more bead workers, that are making things that you can sell easily at a festival, something like that. Basket makers, baskets are extremely expensive, and there's a lot of work. And the emerald ash borer is killing the black ash trees, which is the tree that they use for the baskets. So there's that element too. It's kind of like when the resources are less, then you got to pay more. So that whole dynamic has changed in terms of I think the art. And
And even with that too, we purchase a lot of things from the artists themselves when they're here. And then when we sell anything, we give you a bio with a card and it tells you all about the artist on every piece that you buy. So we're supporting and encouraging, even for future purchases.